we will see what is meant by irrational number. That is a number which cannot be expressed. It cannot be expressed in the form of, okay, it cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q. Here P and Q, they belongs to set of integers and Q is not equivalent to 0. So such number is called as irrational number. For example, root 2, root 3, root 7, etc. These are the examples for irrational numbers. And here the decimal expansion of irrational number. It might be non-terminating and non-recurring. Express root 17 on the number line. So write the number without root. So this can be written as 16 plus 1. So this can be written as 17 can be written as sum of the square of the roots, which is 4 square plus 1 square. Now we have to draw these two natural numbers on the number line. And now keeping O as center, A as radius, take 4 units, draw the line, keeping A as center, B as radius, take 1 unit measurement, draw the line, keeping O as center, OB as radius, draw an arc. Now you can extend the line, draw an arc, keeping OB as radius, you have to draw an arc. Now you have to join the line OB. Now we use Pythagoras theorem. So we consider this as a right angled triangle. So using Pythagoras theorem, you have to find what is the measurement of OB. That is, OB is equal to root of OA square plus AB square. And root of OA square is root of 4 the whole square. AB square is 1 square, which is equivalent to root of 16 plus 1, which is equivalent to root of 17. So now make the point this as C. So we have drawn an arc, hence OC represents root 17, and we have expressed root 17 on the number line, and this is the procedure we have to follow for evaluating. Now we will see what is nth root of a real number. What is nth root of a real number? It comes under the topic of number system. Here a power n is equal to b, and a and b are real numbers and n is a positive integer. So a is the nth root of b. A is the nth root of b, and it can be expressed as nth root of b is equal to a. So it is also known as radical. What is meant by square root? Second root is the square root. What is meant by cube root? The third root is the cube root. Root a into root a will give the value a. So square root is used 2 times in multiplication to give the value of a. Similarly, cube root is used 3 times to give the original value. Now we will see identities used for radicals. Identities used for radicals. Root of rs, that is equal to root of r into root of s. Root of r by s is equivalent to root of r divided by root of s. Root of r plus root of s into root of r minus root of s is equivalent to r minus s. root of r minus root of s the whole square. You have to use algebraic identity. That is root of r the whole square minus 2 into root of r into root of s plus root of s the whole square, which is equivalent to r minus 2 root of r into root of s plus s. Laws of radicals. This laws applies for two positive real numbers. Let us consider that as a and b. That is nth root of a power n is equal to a. Nth root of a into nth root of b is equal to ab, and provided the condition a comma b should be greater than 0 and they are real numbers. Simplifying this, you may expect for MCQs 1 mark questions. 5 plus root 5 into 5 minus root 5. How will you evaluate? So this is in the form of a plus b into a minus b, which is equivalent to a square minus b square. Here a is equal to 5, b is equal to root 5. So we use the identity a square minus b square. So 5 square minus root 5 whole square. So what will be the answer? 5 square will be 5 into 5 is equal to 25 minus root 5 into root 5 will give the value 5. So 25 minus 5 will give the value 20. Root 24 by 8 plus root of 54 by 9. So root 24 can be written as 4 into 6 divided by 8 plus 54. Root 54 can be written as 9 into 6 divided by 9. And the square root of 4 is 2. So this is written as 2 root 6 divided by 8. Square root of 9 is 3. 3 root 6 divided by 9. Now 2 one time this gets cancelled. Similarly 3 one time this gets cancelled. So we have root 6 by 4 plus root 6 by 3. Now you have to take the LCM. The LCM of 4 and 3 is 12, and you are evaluating. After evaluating, you get the answer 7 root 6 by 12. So this type of question you may expect for 5 marks. Today we will see laws of exponents with integral powers. Let a is greater than 0 and a is a real number, r and s are rational numbers, and we have to be very thorough with these formulas. That is a power r into a power s is equal to a power r plus s. A power r divided by a power s is equal to a power r minus s. A power minus r is equal to 1 by a power r. A by b the whole power r is equal to a power r divided by b power r. And this is MCQ question, very important. A power 0 will give the value 1. That is a power r, the whole power s is equal to a power r s. A power r into b power r, this can be written as ab the whole power r. A power r by s, this can be written as a power r the whole power 1 by s, or a power 1 by s whole power r. A by b the whole power minus r is equal to b by a the whole power r. And you have to be very thorough with all these laws of exponents with integral powers. It is very important. It is mandatory to learn. Do the sum. Find the value of x. 7 by 12 the whole power minus 4 into 7 by 12 the whole power 3x is equivalent to 7 by 12 the whole power 5. So we use the laws of exponents with integral powers. We use the law, that is a power r into a power s is equal to a power r plus s. Here a is 7 by 12 and here r is equal to minus 4, s is equal to 3x. Now we have to evaluate. Therefore 7 by 12 the whole power minus 4 plus 3x. In the right hand side it is given as 7 by 12 the whole power 5. Now you have to equate only the powers. Therefore, this becomes minus 4 plus 3x is equal to 5. You have to find the value of x. Therefore, 3x is equal to 5 plus 4. 3x is equal to 9. Therefore, x is equal to 3. Therefore, we have found the value of x, which is equivalent to 3. Now we will see rationalization of real numbers. What is meant by rationalization? So, if a given number, when it is transformed into an equivalent form, then the denominator is a rational number. Then this process is called as rationalization. And we have certain terms. And what is the rationalizing factor? Here, terms, rationalizing factor. 1 by root r. It can be rationalized as root r. 1 by root of r minus s. What is the rationalizing factor? Root of r plus s. 1 by root of r plus s. What is the rationalizing factor? Root of r minus s. 1 by root of r minus root of s. What is the rationalizing factor? Root of r plus root of s. 1 by root of r plus root of s. What is the rationalizing factor? Root of r minus root of s. You have to be very thorough with this. The denominator, seven divided by root 5 minus root 2. Solution is, let x is equal to 7 divided by root 5 minus root 2. And what is the denominator here? Root 5 minus root 2. And what is the conjugate of the denominator? Root 5 minus root 2. Conjugate of the denominator, it is root 5 minus root 2 is root 5 plus root 2. Now, x is equal to 7 divided by root 5 minus root 2. Now, multiply numerator and denominator by root 5 plus root 2 divided by root 5 plus root 2. So, you have to evaluate. This becomes 7 root 5 plus root 2, and we know root 5 minus 2 root 2 into root 5 plus root 2, which is an you have to use the algebraic identity, which is root 5 the whole square minus root 2 the whole square. Therefore, this is equivalent to 7 into root 5 plus root 2 divided by 5 minus 2. Therefore, you get the answer. Now you have to take the conjugate of root 5 minus root 2 is root 5 plus root 2. Already we have x is equal to 7 divided by root 5 minus root 2. Multiply numerator and denominator by its conjugate. Root 5 plus root 2 divided by root 5 plus root 2. Now we are evaluating 7 into root 5 plus root 2 divided by, this is of the form a minus b into a plus b. We are using the algebraic identity a square minus b square. Therefore, this becomes root 5 the whole square minus root 2 the whole square. Therefore, this becomes 7 into root 5 plus root 2 divided by 5 minus 2. Therefore, the final answer is 7 into root 5 plus root 2 divided by 3. This is the final answer.